Hello and welcome back. This is episode 18 of my Let's Play Civilization 4 Realism Invictus playthrough as the Incans on a giant Perfect Mongoose map. Alright, where we left off, we were doing some colonization and we actually got this city, Kufa, taken out from under us by the Arabians. Which sucks, but I'm not going to do anything about it. And I was kind of thinking between episodes, so now we've got 2 cities on this island. We've got 2 down here. And, as I'm looking, I see American culture there, so they built somewhere around here. There's the only thing I really want would maybe be a source of like sheep and cotton, which would be a city around here, maybe. This Nubian. So maybe I go and try to take Nubian, even though it's not on the coast. We'll eventually get cotton and sheep. And after a great while, the culture will line up together here. And we'll get another source of coal. But I don't really want to over expand with these colonies. Because I've got to, like, all the military units I build for these colonies pretty much have to be built on the mainland. It's going to take too long to do them in the colonies themselves. And they need to focus on building buildings, essentially. So, some manufacturing, we got a clinic. So just kind of some like high-level thoughts on that. Yeah, blast furnace works there. Theater, sure. I know, sawmill. Alright, here's these 2 troops, and they can't disembark yet. This is my scout that's trying to make a suicide mission back home. Been a minute since, or a couple days since I've played, so you always kind of have to like reorient yourself with what you were actually doing. Okay. We did take the top spot in score, which makes sense because we just founded a bunch of new cities, took over cities. And with building these manufactories, we'll be... Right, Lithuania doesn't want open borders anymore. That'll really help our production. You go there, and you go over there. Alright, this is another Berber settler. Oh, they're on this other continent, so they're kind of doing the same thing as us, is getting on multiple new continents, and these guys did make it through without getting trapped by the Arabian culture, which is good. You know, maybe that Khitan city would be worth taking as well. Send this back. We'll do La Cumba now as our main hub for ship traffic on the western coast there. This is something that, just a heads up, is worrying me a little bit, as how long these turns are taking. So I've done a game with the process lasso in the background on a giant map before, but these Perfect Mongoose maps, the giant ones, are way bigger than even those. All right. Greeks want open borders, sure. And I'm just worried we might start running into some of the issues that we have in the past, or that have kind of plagued this mod. Once the game gets too big, the mod just can't handle it. So I'm hoping that's not the case. And it could just be time and place, like this is kind of the exploration era. Slash and burn farm was destroyed. Where? Oh, right here. Okay. With it being the kind of exploration era, we can't upgrade that guy to a light infantry. Might as well. There's a lot of movement around the map. All the civilizations are trying to settle the new lands. Cool. There's a lot of wine, horses, some hills. This is considered a freshwater lake, so you could irrigate. Yeah, so maybe like a city here. And then take that city too. Should give us 4. It's not great. Expanding down here is less attractive now that I know that the Americans are there. Mingyango canceled their deals with us. And they consider us their worst enemy. That's probably because we're starting to get ahead of them. But like, I guess that's just part of the deal once you start doing good in the game. Okay. All right, let's bring these guys over to Nubian. It's a war galley sitting in the reef right now. I'm actually going to do a kiln here so they can get the craftsmen. There's mayor's office. Jail. This barbarian troop's just going to chase my scout the entire way, looks like. Americans are researching farming mechanization. That is something we'll want to do. Manufacturing clinic. Buddhism spread into one of our... Oh no. Katajambo, where's that? I missed it. Okay, before we do anything else, let's get this copper mined. Okay, got some barbarian troops there. I never really did look at this other continent. It is gigantic. And you can see the Southern Song Dynasty have a massive empire over here on the western side of the continent, but it goes all the way up. So that explains why they were so technologically ahead of us. They were all able to do open borders with each other, and there was probably 20 plus civilizations on it. And so they got a lot of tech transfer from each other, and were able to shoot out ahead. This is one of our carracks getting attacked here. And it died.
To every action,
There's
there is
physics.
always opposed an equal reaction.
The Ministry of Science and Technology just gives us a free library in every city. We will want to do that. Okay, we're close to the industrial era. Okay. Heal these guys up. Villagers are hostile. Okay. Oh gosh, I know what I need to do next is turn on avoid unhappiness and avoid unhealthiness in all of our new cities. Most cultured, we are third. Okay, get a courthouse there. We can do the mayor's office. Theater, what do they want? Sawmill, that works. is Budapest. Yeah, got to do that for all of these. It's especially important in these colonies because if separatism starts to run rampant there, it can snowball pretty quickly, and they'll just declare independence or something like that. And that's kind of another reason I want to slow down on the expansion overseas a little bit. That becomes hard to manage. Okay, someone else is canceling open borders with us. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to send these guys back. They've done their exploration. Okay. Clinic. Yeah, let's do anesthesia there then. Yeah, a lot of these barbarian cities are being captured now, which makes sense. Kind of the thing we've got going for us is we were there first, so we will be better established. All right, let's get these guys up to Nubian here. And gosh, this might be it. I don't know if I want to expand anymore. Even Nubian, I'm questioning. It'll get me the sheep so that I can get like wool and the cotton. Yeah. It'll be worth it, but okay, Lithuania wants open borders again. There's a clinic. Let's see. Sciences and technologies. Clinic. There's no quick way to get them home. I guess one of them only moves one per turn, so. Enemy spotted places. Frigate. Okay, they're always hanging out in these, I thought we had a frigate up here. Okay, those windmills are built. Actually, let's get these guys a frigate escort. Take them up here. This place has so much jungle that it'll need help. We're kind of right in the middle here, up here with the research. 75%, we're losing 75 gold a turn, but at 70%, we're making over 100. And I don't want to build up a ton of gold because it'll just get stolen via espionage.
All work, even cotton spinning.
Here's a textile mill that we can get
is noble.
from cotton or wool, which we currently have neither. So that is why we want the city we're going for. Okay. Farming, mechanization. Man. Let's do military science. Clinic. Do another frigate. Timbuktu's unprotected? Holy crap, how long has that been? What a blunder. Alright. Let's get a couple guys over there. I can't believe they aren't in, like, anarchy. Well, it was nice of the game to not absolutely punish me for that. Takira, or Tilkara. This is basically all of its improvements done. Same with Pukatampu. No roads, but that's okay. Monarchy? No, we just got out of monarchy, sorry. Clinic. Grenadier. And so, yeah, I'm going Grenadier, and with my kind of pulling back on my overseas expansion, I might turn my attention towards, you know, maybe like finishing off the Hungarians or something like that. Timbuktu, you're now defended. Now, it seems like the barbarians can hang out in the reefs without any issue. Typically, it's 25% damage a turn. There's a clinic. Cannon. Jail. Don't need a library. They will need like happiness and stuff, so we'll go Taylor. Install a new governor there. Yeah, we're gonna have to get roads built up this way quickly. First, we'll finish off the one over here. Roads through the desert take a long time. Go boom, 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 boom. 4 roads. 1, 2, 3, 5 roads, sorry. Blast furnace. Let's do a market. Okay. 13 turns. That is not the most direct route. Wow, we even lost culture here. The Mayans and their culture. I gotta say, I'm impressed. Let's actually take the merchantmen for that one. Let's save the frigate for this one. Bring them into Katajambo anyways. Do have a bunch of irregulars, some cannons. We need a spy here, don't we? Yeah. Speaking of spy, we've got an extra one up here. Start getting our ship some experience. Clinic. And you can go frigate as well. Budapest. Hanging on to you. Let's actually bring these guys here. Koreans are researching explosives. So they're a decent ways behind us. We've had explosives for a while now. Taylor. Clock tower. We don't have these gems hooked up yet. Okay, I can actually I'm gonna send this guy over here. What's this other city? Angle. So they get us a bunch of both Angle and Catan. Technically look like they'd be worth it. Not on the coast, which is extremely annoying, but what can you do at this point? Let's send an irregular to go get this tribal village. Angle or Khitan? Or neither. I mean, we need this. We don't need it, but it would be nice to have the citrus fruit, which both would provide. Khitan would allow us to eventually irrigate the Pacasmayo. So I think I'm going to start with Khitan, maybe. I don't know. We do have, like, we could plop a city down here or something, maybe, to get the timber and these other two and kind of fill out our other two citrus fruit, that is, and fill out our footprint. But again, everything's just getting big. No, we are not going to cancel deals with Americans. National Stock Exchange is built. Do they have a theater already? No. Who's toward us? Towards the bottom, maybe? Yeah, the Axumites. Alright. That's a bummer for the Axomites. Okay, let's... Well, you can't. You have to escort him. Send him over here. Oh, that might have been dumb. That scout's gonna die. But that's okay. Yep. He served valiantly. The 0.1% chance that they had. Okay, they want us to stop deals with the Americans too. That's not going to happen. Manufacturing in Budapest. Let's do jail for espionage purposes. They gave us a warrior. Okay. I think we can upgrade that into a irregular. Another war. Arabians versus the Spanish. Okay. The Moroccan no longer want to open borders. The Armenian. It's not Mingyango, it's these Chinese. The Armenian are pretty low, so sure.
To secure
There's
peace
military
is to
science.
prepare for war.
Alright, farming mechanization, we can get 40%. Gotta start building some line infantry, stuff like that. Sure, Buddhist temple. There's nothing out here, is there? No, okay. We're gonna need to get some workers over there too. Man, it's just so much to do. Poland, we have such good espionage against them. Or I guess maybe our ships went in there. No, because we're able to see everything. We have such good espionage against them that we can see into their cities. Looks like another one of our carracks might be meeting its demise. Survived. Good. Okay. Get some irregulars going. I forgot we need workers. Where's this one Oh, okay. I actually want to control this one manually. Interesting. So the continent... Looks like there might be a massive, like, bay. We'll see on that. Hopefully that cog can stay alive. Or, excuse me, Carrick. Okay, there is spices hooked up. Alright, these two, we are going to have to build a road. Let's get all of this explored. Working class? No, sorry. Just forget. Go worker. I got a theater, so we'll do the sawmill next. Some more wars. Okay. Let's explore. There's another tribal village gave us some gold. And upgrade into an irregular. I'm actually going to move all of these to Lacumba. Timbuktu isn't appreciably closer to here to warrant having another spot where I transport troops from. And apparently I'm not wise enough to leave Timbuktu undefended. Okay, Greece done with their open borders already. Green battery. Help him. How much to upgrade all these to grain batteries? 1,300. There we go. Maybe this is two different continents. Or land masses. No, I don't think so. Huh. Oh, gosh. I did just get that military science, and see, as soon as I get any gold, 353 gets stolen. It is literally clockwork, so... Oh, this is a little island, actually, it looks like. Okay. Well, what's going on here? You know what? Come over this way, then. Russian spies. Everyone's trying to spy on me. No, we're not going to start a war. Science and technologies. Yeah, let's do some hussars. They're cheaper. Buddhist temple. Do a jeweler. Tambo works too. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. Merchantmen. Merchantmen. Okay, one frigate should be escort enough. Let's reinforce this. Alright. Carrick got destroyed by Barbary Corsairs, so that's that privateers. Factory. Worker. Sure, Buddhist temple, why not? Okay, what else do we have here? Did we just leave this city undefended again? Man, I am really bad at that. Okay. 2 turns away there. Can get the sheep. We can get the incense now, too. Kamana's culture just... oh, they want us to cancel deals with the Egyptians, huh? No, the Egyptians are actually our friends. Sure, Axums. Doesn't help us at all, but I don't think it hurts us either. Okay, there's a clinic. Alright, these guys are going to Khitan. Alright. We're about to get farming mechanization, which is its own little pain in the butt. Americans won't do open borders with us if we won't cancel our deals with the Egyptians, which is fine. The Egyptians are our friends. We'll stand up for them for now. Age of Discovery. Military units are now half as effective at reducing separatism. Okay. That is a little worrying. Let's look to make sure we aren't experiencing separatism anywhere, and we are not. Okay. Let's get this guy in position. Where are all the workers on this continent? There's 3 of them. Actually, let's start up here. One there. Yeah, I didn't see in the notes for the new version, but I wish there was a way to automate workers so that they just upgrade existing farms into mechanized farms. You have to do that manually currently, and it's just kind of a pain. We got 3 more workers here. There. Go there, I guess. Do we have any in Buddha? Do not. We actually have some. But we don't have any more merchantmen. I need to get some over here. There, we have 2 currently sitting here. Speaking of that, we want this cottage to be worked. Yeah, just a frigate. No merchantmen around here, right? No. Okay. We have some coming over from Timbuktu. The Egyptians are discovering blister steel already.
Agriculture is our wisest pursuit, because it will, in the end, contribute most to real wealth, good morals, and happiness.
Yeah, High Seas Warfare works. Ministry of Agriculture gives us a free granary in every city. There's the regulars. Let's just get some more workers. There's a clinic. You can build a frigate. We can actually get irrigation to this by irrigating through there, so I'll do that eventually. Lot to do on this big map. Great profit, which does very little for us. It's a jail. I could do a customs house. Sure, temple works. Forgot to look at this. Yeah, we can't do any of the doctrines. Put the great profit in there. It gives 126 gold. That's not bad. And yeah, I'll get all my workers up here and mechanize the farms all the way down. But that is going to be a big part of next episode because we're at an hour. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.